Oh, oh. I'm waiting for these dogs to get out. Oh shoot, I meant to spit out this gum. What's up guys, it's Kiana and welcome back to my corner. So as you could probably tell, since I'm sitting in the same exact spot wearing the same outfit, same disgusting bun, I'm filming all my New Year videos on the same day, or night I guess you could say. I've been needing to do this. I had this window to do it. For some reason today at work, I felt completely fine when I got up this morning. I'm at work just minding my own business, doing my work, and next thing you know, I start to like black out. I can barely stand up and I feel this really bad abdominal pain and I'm about to throw up. I ended up throwing up. I'm completely fine now, but since I threw up, they had to send me home because I work around elderly in a retirement facility, and the nurses there were like, you have to go home because you threw up. You can't serve food now. So I have this window of time to film. Not sure if you really cared about that backstory, but I thought I'd share it. I'm gonna be back. I'm going to shut my door so we don't have to hear my sister's dogs in there. Whatever's going on out there. Okay, so today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, I wasn't going to do one of these videos because 2020 is just, we're going to make it a great year. I don't want to make it negative. I don't want to speak negative things out into the universe, but as most of you guys know, I lost my best friend 2019 and she died in January. So it was like right after the new year, we had a few weeks and then she was gone. So the new year is just kind of a sensitive time of year for us, or for me. And so I just wasn't looking forward to the new year this year because I felt wrong going into the new year without one of my best friends, and because the new year brings a year since her passing. So many emotions have been flying since the beginning of December, really. And when the new year started to grow closer, I was literally trying to like figure out how to not let it come, like push it away, not let it happen. I know that sounds so silly, but it's just how I felt. But as the days go by, I realize life goes on and I have to remember that. So I made some goals for 2020, and the year is going to go on, life is going to go on, and I have to focus on myself, which is one of my goals, and I have to not let past events rule my life forever. So enough rambling, let's get into these goals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish, I guess you could say. Before I get into this video, I know I've done a lot of talking, but before we get into this video, click the link down below and help Aaliyah on her lung transplant journey. If you cannot donate, then share it with somebody who might be able to, because this is going to prolong her life, give her a better quality of life, and pretty much save her life. So if you want to help her out with that, click the link in below. If you're new and don't know all this stuff, I'll send you over to Aaliyah's channel and you can read all about it or watch all about it. Okay, so these are 2020 goals. They're not really resolutions. Resolutions is something that you've been doing that you're trying to either stop doing or something of the sort. These goals are goals that I probably try to do every year and I never do. But this year I'm feeling very ambitious because the older I get, the more I realize I really need to get my life together. So comment below, gives me a thumbs up if you agree. I'm 21, I'll be 22 this year, and I feel like I'm still kind of dependent on my parents, and I hate that. I want to be independent. I see so many people my age already having kids, living on their own, starting lives, and I'm still at home, and I hate it. I know it all has to do with yourself and how you motivate yourself, and this year's the year I get it together. So my first goal for 2020 is to work toward moving out / being more independent. I mean, I pay my own bills. I essentially buy my own foods. Every now and then my mom will cook like on Sundays, but I want to work towards moving out for many reasons. If you watch my vlog channel, you know that my sister lives here, my dad lives here, and I live here, my mom lives here, and it can get annoying, it can get crazy, it can get ugly, and I really just want to be on my own. Like, when I was younger, I was home alone all the time, and I hated it, and now that I'm not, I want it back because I miss the quiet. I just miss, not the loneliness, because I don't like to be lonely, but I just miss like having the house to myself. I could watch whatever I want on TV. I can play my video game all day if I want. I could eat with whatever I want. Nobody can judge me. Talk as loud as I want, you know, literally do whatever you want. So I just want to live on my own. I'm tired of my sister's dogs tearing up everything I own. I'm tired of them barking every time as soon as my head hits the pillow at night, they start barking. It wakes me up. I'm a very light sleeper. I don't really think I get like the right sleep that you're supposed to get. And so everything wakes me up, and I just want to live on my own because I just want the quietness. So this year I want to work towards that. Even if I'm not moved out this year, I want to work towards that. Like, and we'll get into that and the rest of the goals. The next one kind of goes with the first one, which is budgeting. I really need to start learning how to budget myself and really financially stable myself, because I pretty much live paycheck to paycheck. By the time my next paycheck rolls around, I have like $30 in my account, and that's not any way to live. I could be budgeting and I wouldn't have to live that way. So I want to budget more this year and really focus on not being rich and not having all the money, but being able to support myself at least enough, and not overly and not struggling. So I want to budget more, save money that will last me more than 2 weeks, because since I get paid bi-weekly, it's hard to save money because like 2 weeks, there's a lot that can happen. Something might go wrong with your car or your animal or you, and you have to pay for it. And so I need to budget more, save for emergencies, just put backup money, just like so I can live on my own and put money back for like a down payment on an apartment. So budgeting is something that is a big goal of mine for 2020, and it's probably my biggest goal because it's going to be the hardest. It's so hard to save money so what I was saying is budgeting is something I really need to do this year. The next thing is making more time for myself. I noticed over 2019, I was very, I don't know the word. I just was always worried about how somebody else was feeling, how I could please other people, and I don't really know how to describe it. I just really never made time for myself. And literally in December, I had like a mental breakdown, and it was terrible. Like, I say that seriously, not to be funny. Like, it all came crashing down in the middle of December. Right before Christmas, I had a really bad situation I'm not going to talk about. But I rarely ever make time for myself. I rarely ever have time for myself in general. I'm always at work caring for other people, which I like to do. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying sometimes you have to care for yourself. And then I come home and I feel like this video has just become so negative. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to throw all that negative in 2019 and leave it there. That's what I'm trying to say. For 2020, I just want to make more time for myself, because you have to have time for yourself. And like I said before, I rarely ever get that anymore, and I really miss that, because even if it's just in my car on the way to work, like the 15-20 minute drive, that's enough for me. Because seriously, I've been lately I look forward to driving to work, not necessarily from, because like to work, it's early and I'm kind of like vibing, trying to wake up. On the way home from work, I'm just exhausted and I don't even know how I make it home alive half the time. I just need to find more time for myself in 2020, because in 2019 I really didn't. It was always about pleasing someone else, being with people all the time, because I wanted to surround myself with people, because I didn't want to be alone because of circumstances that happened last January. And I just need to make more time for myself this year. The next one is focus on mental health. Like I said, the end of December, well, middle of December, I had a lot of things just explode. And the only one that really knows about that is my mom and a couple people at work. It's really terrible that I trust a couple people at work to tell about this than my own family, because I know that my family will spread it around the other family, then it'll be this big thing. My mom is the only person I can really go to for serious stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, this year, it's always one of my goals for every year is focus on mental health and physical, obviously. But for me, 2019 was rough for me mentally. And so 2020, I really want to try and really work on it, focus on my mental health, and just not let what happened last year happen again. And the last one I'm iffy about, which is possibly create more friends. I really hate creating friends. I really do, because over the years I have been done so dirty by so many friends, people who I didn't deserve to be treated the way they treated me. They just decided they just wanted to treat me that way. So like I was saying, I hate making new friends. I hate having a big group of friends because it just means more people you have to care about, more people that you have to please. And drama always finds its way into my life some way, shape, or form. And I've just learned over the years that friends aren't always friends, and you eventually find out who they really are. They eventually show their true colors. So I want to make more friends though, because I always see people going out with their group of friends or doing things with their group of friends, and I don't have a group of friends. I have 2 friends, literally. So, which I'm not complaining. I don't really like to have a lot of friends, like I said, because I've had such a bad experience. When I went in my freshman year of high school, I had a bucket load of friends, and we did all kinds of things together. I miss the memories that we had that were good. But by my senior year, I had about 4 friends, because all of those other people really showed who they really were, and you had to do some cutting, okay? Some of them decided to cut me off. You know, it's high school. But anyway, yeah, so I want to try and make some more friends this year that I actually go out and hang out with, not just friends that I know from work or know from. Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this video before my camera turns off again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below some of your goals for 2020 and what I should do this year video wise, and I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know why my mind just went blank. I'm trying to rush. I don't want my camera to turn off. So you can see you guys next time. Peace out.